not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We can roll the image, make it flutter. We can change the focus to a soft blur, or sharpen it to crystal clarity. For the next hour, sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. We repeat, there is nothing wrong with your television set. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to 420.
Yo, I don't even care if you lit or you high. Airplanes are literally littering in the sky while you're twittering the little kids in the video live. We spin in these ends with the pyramid. I'm fucking serious. This is no time to question me, period. Now I'm furious, about to redo this chick's interior. If I appear to her as inferior, then she's delirious and not a period. Just throw them hands in the air and wave them shit high. If you're on my team, if you're on my team, then scream. Just scream real loud, throw your hands up in the air. If you're on my team. I used to see anticipation driven from your freaking face, written in 15 different languages. It was amazing, kid. Nowadays the shit looks like it's missing its radiance. It's all been erased and stripped from our relationship. Your face is sick, like I just made you lick a contagion, growing impatient. Your days eclipsed by an alien. The way your skin smelled way back then, I'm inhaling, now I'm flailing like the assailant that you impaled in. Now I'm exhaling. Next, I guess I'll just check the tail end of the failed friendship we had way back, like a whale fin. And now the elephants in the room, and they pale in comparison to the pain I'm sharing, and it's embarrassing. About to get the kerosene and burn up everything you shared, and then up in flames. This is not a fucking game. There it went, there it went. It's embarrassing, but yo, I don't even care if you lit or you high. Airplanes are literally littering in the sky while you're twittering the little kids in the video live. We spin in these ends with the pyramid. I'm fucking serious. This is no time to question you, period. Now I'm furious, about to redo this chick's interior. If I appear to her as inferior, then she's delirious and not a period. Just throw them hands in the air and wave them if you're on my team. If you're on my team, then scream. Just scream real loud. If you're on my team, then scream. Just scream real loud.
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the mud zone.
Ho, ho, ho.
The world is flat. I'm here to ring the alarm with my puppet like charm, straight from the barn. I'm talking about Flat Earth Farms, cause most don't know. They think we live on a globe, a ball that floats. So listen and take notes, and take it to a higher plane. Imagine yourself in all it contains, in all its glory, and Flat Earth Farms can take you there. Open your mind outside the box. No more staring at NASA's Photoshop. No more moon landings, no line to ya. No more people standing backwards in Australia. Just facts and pure truth, planning straight to the roots. Flat Earth Farms help you understand. A magical place on a wondrous land.
The world is flat, and that's a fact. Tell your friends next time you chat. Let them know a ball ain't that. Let's stay playing with the baseball bat. Cause we coming out the barn, a higher place, the Flat Earth Farm.
This could be it, Harry. Pass the word along. Tell the men it's time to shoot the moon. Shoot the moon! Not out there on the microphone. On the microphone. Shoot the moon. Shoot the moon.
Earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, now what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? I thought you knew about it. Would you rather do without it? The earth's a center, the sun and moon moves around it like a clock. Can you hit a moving target with a rocket? I'm not hard to get along with, just take a bong hit. Do you serve up any content? The stars are constant. You want a constellation for it? It makes me vomit. We never do get hit by comets. I know you want it, just leave another use of comet. NASA lost it. The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? Earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. You know it's flat, and there is a bunch of us. The globe is munching on a bunch of snuffleupagus. You think it's cute? Then why not cuddle up with us? We know it's flat, why you making such a fuss? My supper was the fucking best, that's just because the earth is flat. It hit me like an uppercut to the nuts. The earth is flat and there's nothing you can do. The earth is flat, and there's nothing you can do. There's a Russian with the crew, don't forget to brush after your food. Asteroids, and asteroids too. The earth is flat, and there's nothing you can do. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, and there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. It's fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat.
Uostarosta.
Huh.
Uostarosta.
What's he doing? That's odd. I'm sure I can fix it. I think. The world of science cares about you. Eureka! We found it. With the tools of science, we have invented, yes, hand sanitizer. But not just any hand sanitizer. This hand sanitizer was developed and approved by the Dark One himself. Here are a few of the things our product can bring you.
you slept. Warning, the self-destruct system has been activated. Option to override self-destruct expires in 10 minutes.
We are live. Who we got here tonight? Let's give a shout out. Dragon Sage, what up? How do you say that? The Sute, we are dancers and vibrations. Love it. Love it. Who else we got? NDB, how you doing, man?
What are you doing, Ray? Ray? What? Oh! You don't have to wear safety gear on that side. Cool,
yeah. Yeah,
Over here we gotta wear all the gear. You know,
we're at the flat.
Well, I know when the time comes, you'll put on your safety gear.
We're at the Flat Observatory.
Yeah, it's a flat observatory, right? But when the time comes, just assure me you'll.
They're
put
waiting
on your
for the eclipse.
Gear.
They're waiting for the
you'll
eclipse.
Put on your safety gear.
Nancy! Did they figure out about the eclipse yet? Did you send them the facsimile about the eclipse?
I'm gonna use this to measure the eclipse and shoot into the darkness. Also, I was wondering, you must assure me that when the eclipse happens, you're gonna put your safety gear on. You have it handy?
Yeah. Well, they're still trying to teach me how to use the telescope.
Oh, I can't hear you. Hold on.
You can't hear me?
No, my mic is loud in here. Go ahead, say again.
I'll yell it over to you. They're still teaching me how to use the telescope.
Okay. Well, pretty soon they'll be teaching how to make one, so that's okay. And then you get to name them. You come up with really creative names like, I don't know, Mephistopheles.
You know that one little breakable piece that cost them like $2,000 every time someone fingerprints it? Dude, Rodrigo was showing me earlier. I'm saying Rodrigo over here was showing me earlier how not to touch it, right? He was like, always wear these black gloves no matter what, right? You know what I did? Second try, I touched it and fingerprinted the fucking shit out of it, and they're pissed. And this one right here, Roxanne, right here, she's a firecracker. She's a firecracker.
Make sure they all have their safety gear, and so make sure you got your safety gear, right?
Yeah.
Which is your hard hat, your glasses, your vest, your gloves, your paper bag, right?
Yeah.
Stick your head into, so you can stick your head in this, right?
Yeah.
Paper bag.
It's my barf bag. I call it my barf bag.
Well, no, just so you can hide. And you can reflect the sun back at itself if it messes with you too much. You got to be a reflector. And, of course, it's always handy to have a little security pet with you all times. And then you feel better. In this way, you'll survive.
Yeah, the security animal. Always.
Yes. And a cry closet.
Yeah. So, okay. So, like, dude, seriously, though, you know, I've heard people saying things like, I heard people saying things like, we're going to have a live stream tonight with a huge argument with each other on 3 different channels, arguing back and forth. I heard people say things like, listen. Let me finish.
Okay, well, I got to say this to that. Wow.
Right.
Wow. See, we have high-tech graphics here. Wow.
I've also heard people say things like, there's an eclipse, so it must be a globe. But I haven't heard anybody say things, say eclipses prove the Earth is flat. And it's important. It's important that we understand this. If you don't understand how eclipses work on a flat Earth model, on our model, the flat Earth, the true model, the true Earth model, the way it really is,
shadow on the Earth.
You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn.
They have some shots of the shadow on the Earth, and it's what you would see on a flat surface. The shadow. Well, it's like what you would see. What you would see basically if you had a flashlight and we're pointing it at the floor. It shows you the same shadow.
So here we go. Let's start off with this. Let's start off with this.
Just test that out yourself. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I'll be there in a minute.
Super's
here. Go ahead.
Super.
Oh, that's what I thought. I heard something.
Hold on. Let's see. Is he echoing?
What up, brother?
Hey, what up, Mr. Super? How you doing tonight?
And I was echoing. I'm probably.
Hey,
no, my
Forget about it.
Forget about it. All right, let's see. Hold on. Guys, I'm really trying to understand this myself. So let's take this in. This simulation shows a person's view of the sky while traveling across the land within a frozen moment in time during a solar eclipse. Okay, it's someone traveling across the land, their view of the sky. Eclipse an object, the moon was 240,000 miles away. Everyone on Earth would see it at the same time. Oh, nice. then we good. So eclipses. All right, here we go. So this is how eclipses work on the flat Earth.
Many people think that modern astronomy's ability to accurately predict lunar and solar eclipses is a result and proof positive of the heliocentric theory of the universe. The fact of the matter, however, is that eclipses have been accurately predicted by cultures worldwide for thousands of years before the heliocentric ball Earth was even a glimmer in Copernicus's imagination. Ptolemy in the 1st century AD accurately predicted eclipses for 600 years on the basis of a flat, stationary Earth with equal precision as anyone living today. All the way back in 600 BC, Thales accurately predicted an eclipse which ended the war between the Medes and the Lydians. And as far back as 3,000 years ago, the Chaldeans, Egyptians, Indians, Chinese, and others accurately predicted eclipses to within seconds of modern methods. Eclipses happen regularly, with precision, in 18-year cycles, so regardless of geocentric or heliocentric, flat or globe Earth cosmologies, eclipses can be accurately calculated independent of such factors. Another assumption and supposed proof of Earth's globular shape, heliocentrists claim that lunar eclipses are caused by the shadow of their ball Earth occulting the moon. The idea is that the Sun, Earth, and Moon's spheres perfectly align like 3 billiard balls in a row so that the Sun's light casts the Earth's shadow onto the Moon.
John,
Unfortunately
show
for
up
them,
when you
this
can.
explanation is rendered completely invalid due to the fact that lunar eclipses have happened and continue to happen regularly when both the Sun and Moon are still visible together above the horizon. But for the Sun's light to be casting Earth's shadow onto the Moon, the three bodies must be aligned in a straight 180-degree syzygy. As early as the time of Pliny, there are records of lunar eclipses happening while both the Sun and Moon are visible in the sky together.
Yeah, explain that.
During lunar eclipses to this day. In an attempt to explain away the inconsistency.
Go ahead, Super. Take it away. What were you going to... I know you want to say something about what he just said.
Dude, there's two things involved there. First of all, there's been a lot of times when there's been eclipses, and just like you said, you can see the moon somewhere else in the sky. And then there's people who have watched very closely with high-powered equipment and don't see the moon approaching the sun for a solar eclipse, right? Or lunar. Yes, ridiculous, dude.
It is ridiculous.
I like that they put in all of these little information pages, the eclipsing object / moon.
Yeah, they should be showing these to kids instead of their textbooks at school. Right? These information pages are very educational. I don't know where.
Nancy, argue that the moon is not transparent. If you're believing that the moon is eclipsing the sun, but you're saying the moon is not transparent, you have a real logical problem going on.
Nancy, we need to give whoever's making these information pages upstairs a raise. Give them about $5 more a month on their funding too.
Straight up.
Put it through with Suzanne.
Consistencies in their theory. Heliocentrists usually claim light refraction must be happening on a scale large enough to account for the phenomena. But even if this highly implausible, reverse-engineered damage control explanation is accepted, it cannot explain how Earth-bound observers are supposedly able to see 12,000 miles, 180 degrees around a globular Earth to objects on the other side. The reality is, eclipses are a far more occult and mysterious phenomenon than lining up 3 billiard balls. Lunar eclipses only occur during full moons, when the moon is at the crossing point of the ecliptic opposite the sun, and solar eclipses only occur during new moons, when the moon is at the crossing point of the ecliptic and aligned with the sun. Such solar and lunar conjunctions and oppositions happen a minimum of 4 times per solar year, and depending on their exact altitudes and observer location, will produce partial, total, or annular eclipses.
Okay.
In ancient cosmology, these lunar nodes and accompanying eclipses were personified.
Let's go back to that for a sec, real quick. That's cool, because I was always like wondering that. Like sometimes when I saw there was one time when I seen an eclipse when I was a kid. I don't remember when it was. It was when I was in elementary school. And the whole sky got dark. and it felt cold. Like the sun went away, dude, for a little while, for like a few minutes, and then all of a sudden it was daytime again, and I was like, that's a trip. Then like the last eclipse that we just had, I didn't even see it, and I was wondering why. It's because like depending on where you are, you see partial, annular, or total.
Right.
That's a trip.
In ancient cosmology, these lunar nodes and accompanying eclipses were personified as the gods Rahu and Ketu, often shown devouring the sun or moon. During solar eclipses, the new moon conjunction directly crosses like the sun, causing the blackout effect. And during lunar eclipses, the full moon opposition to the sun causes the...
We're going to have Rasta Bear on tonight in a little while after we're on Earth stuff. And he's saying that, you know, NASA's going to be shooting rockets into the it looks like a portal.
Shadowy red.
We'll get into that later.
This phenomenon is wholly celestial, involving the luminaries and their regular interactions with one another, and not in any way terrestrial, involving the earth beneath our feet, causing upward casting shadows into the heavens.
Are you sick of having issues with your webinars, wasting tons?
Really, I'm more sick of this lady popping up on my live streams.
That's what I was thinking.
Get out of here, beat it.
The webinar was going fine until she showed up,
and I just X'd out of something. I knew it was important. It's all right though. I'll find it again. Nothing can stop me. They used to call me the Unstoppable. Oh yeah. So real quick, Zulu One's having a meetup during the eclipse to watch the eclipse. Let's just promote it. I love Zulu One, so we'll have to promote him. We'll have to.
I think Singe is time slipping.
He'll be back.
I know.
So it's in New York, upstate New York, at the Seneca. That's the important part. It's right here. The 777 Seneca Salmon. I've been up there before. It's really nice up there in the mountains, and the air is really fresh, and it's like there's Native American reservations around, and there's like but there's a lot of cities too, and like college towns and stuff, and it's nice up there that way. And that's near Niagara Falls, where he's having the meetup.
Is that Niagara or?
I would go just to hang out with NDB. He's last time I hung out with NDB, he fed me an alligator. I had alligator nuggets with NDB at Whiskey Joe's. Be careful. He'll tell you it's chicken.
I know. It's really alligator.
He'll tell you the truth after you eat it.
Freaking alligator, dude. Don't trust him.
All right, this was a good one. So this is about lunar eclipses, but same fucking thing. Was it not playing for me?
My apple tart's just finished.
It's playing. Was it on slow motion? No sound?
Skippy.
Whoa. I don't have any sound. Do you have any sound? I had no sound.
Negative. No sound.
Negative. No sound. No sound. Houston, we have a problem. Why isn't there any sound, dude? Will we do that? Oh, I might have to find it from somewhere else. It could be a corrupted file.
Maybe just jump ahead and see if there's audio farther into the video.
Let's see. Yeah,
but what was that?
Yep, you're right. You're right, Mr. Super. There is audio.
Just the beginning is dead.
Just the beginning is dead, but it probably meant to be like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So just chillax.
Just chillax.
Fire it up.
For Hendrix. Fire it up. All right. So let's see what they're doing here. This is lunar eclipses, but apples and oranges.
If apples and oranges were flat.
Yeah. We got this. We got this under control.
I know that.
Let's see. What is this?
Get me out of sphere.
All right, cool. I see what they're doing with the shadow. You see that? Very clever.
Mm-hmm.
Very clever. Almost too clever. It's almost inhumanely clever.
Notice you don't see any demonstrations for that crap they call penumbra and penumbra.
No.
Umbrellas. None of that shit.
And NASA will never show you an eclipse from space.
Model.
What's happening in that case is that the sun is on one side of the Earth. The Earth is in the middle, and it's casting a shadow. The Earth is casting a shadow on the moon. And as the shadow moves across the moon, you'll notice that the shadow is curved, it's round. So something like the sun that's bigger than the Earth and is able to cast a shadow of the Earth on the moon.
She's so full of shit.
Show you the shape of the Earth.
Yeah, that's definitely a problem for the globe Earth model.
But every now and then cast a shadow on the moon. And when it did, that shadow was always round. Now, the only shape we know of that always casts a round shadow is a ball.
Wow, really, Bill? You had to project a flat image of the moon onto the wall in order to get your round shadow? And let's not get started on the size of your shadow there. But what was that you just said?
Now, the only shape we know of that always casts a round shadow is a ball.
The only shape that can cast a shadow that's curved from any direction you put the light is a sphere.
Oh, no, not you too.
No.
Not today, doctors. Not today.
Nope. No slippery talk.
Oh, hey, I got that one too.
Yeah, what's up?
You can't take down flat Earth with one bullet.
I feel like there should be
You have
sound.
to have like
here.
500 bullets. If you've got 500 bullets, then you might be able to take down flat Earth, but not with one.
What would you be left with if you took down flat Earth, Singe? Take a minute. No, this is big, dude. Don't answer too quick.
What would I be left with?
Yeah. Say
I'm
somebody
not
had
taking
the
it
500 bullets and they took down the flat Earth. What would you have left,
Oh,
dude?
if they took down. What would you be left with? Clown World. Worse than it is.
How we ended up here.
Thumbs up, post, share. The more you share, the more people are gonna show up.
Always. Let's see.
Singe, I knew you would have the answer in the end, man.
Gibby, Abby, Lynn, Gigi, Gigi.
Let's see. There should be sound here. There should be.
I think it is.
Gigi.
I don't like the no sound parts. Nancy, we need to redo this video for them. Oh yeah, there's no sound. There's no sound in this. It's not supposed to be. There's no way it's supposed to be like that. Well, we'll get back to it. We'll bring it back.
Oh, Cammy, I'm
bring
in
it back. We'll bring it back. All right. So here we go. I have another version of it. Don't worry. Don't worry. I always have a plan B and a plan C. Here's one. All right. How the sun and moon paths and eclipses work on a flat Earth. Here we go. Here's a model. You guys like CGI? Here you go.
This is a flat Earth model or, map clock. I would usually get a lot of comments saying that if the Earth was flat, you'll be able to see the sun all the time. When that's not how flat Earth works. This is how flat Earth works. You see the moon phase right now, and this is the moon phase tonight. So you see the time down here says 13:15. That's 1:15 in military time. So check this out. This is how you get different time zones.
Mm-hmm.
This is how you get the different phases of the moon.
Makes sense.
And this is how you even get solar eclipses. Now, if you want me to actually zoom in, I can zoom in because this is where we are right now, about right here. Now, you see how they travel in and out of this plane?
John
They also
Wayne.
travel around the North Pole. So keep watching as the days go by. And look at the moon phases too.
Look at that as the days go by. Woo!
Now let me speed this up. The moon does not follow the sun. This is how you don't see the moon in the sky sometimes. Now, I'm going to zoom out. Now watch the sun and the moon. These is how you get your eclipses.
Here we go.
Lunar and solar eclipses.
Right here.
This moon and sun have to be the exact same
right here.
size.
See? Boom, the exact same size, right?
That's why you see the dark phase of the moon in some days, because it's an eclipse happening in some other part of the world.
Mm-hmm.
And by this model right here is how you can actually get full moons, blood moons, eclipses, and so on and so forth.
Makes sense.
Please like and share my content.
I love it.
Thank you.
I don't
Doesn't
just like
that seem like
I
a
love
really
this
complicated system to just spring forth from a big
I mean,
explosion?
I still think we simplify. I think it's a little more complicated than we say it is. But I think we oversimplified it a little bit so we would understand it. It's going to be a little more complicated than we know, but we have it down to, it's a plane. It's not a globe.
Right.
So let's see. Yo, this one's cool. This is how it works on the moon map, dude. So look, okay, so this is the moon. This is the moon, dude. This isn't the Earth. This is the moon. Okay, this is all the continents. They overlaid it, right? And look, that's Australia, right there. And I think this. Let me see. There you go. That looks like South America. That's North America. And it's upside down because it's a mirror image. And then this last ring right here would be the ice wall. What we know is the ice wall. All these lands on the outside edge right here on the left, that would be like Atlantis, Mu, all these different lands that, more land. There's more land.
It would be like Super Terria.
It all fits.
Right.
Okay. They do this. They've been doing this research for a while. Actually, I talked to them. Let me show you guys. So I
remember.
I know. I want to show you something cool.
To Admiral Byrd saying that there was lands beyond the South Pole. That messed me up even as a child. I'm like, well, beyond the pole on a globe is just back up the other side. What is he talking about, dude?
Yeah. So on Odyssey, right?
Mm-hmm.
I we just did that stream on the moon map the other day. The moon is my map. There's a few streams back.
Yep.
And hold on, it's taking a sec. Wow, why is my internet getting slow now all of a sudden? Here we go. So so they told me what, they came and commented and show you guys. They talked to me on Odyssey. Mm-hmm. Where's my live streams at? Wow. Storm is coming.
So a couple things while you're looking there.
Yeah.
With all that land, it would be foolish to think that was all vacant. There's nothing there, right? No life forms. There's not even vegetation. That's just dead desert, right? And then the other thing is that's an awful long way away from what is clearly our geocentric sun. So there would have to be more suns involved to warm that area and light that area.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Oh, let me play the video and then I'll find it. It's being a pain in my ass.
Maybe the suns that light those regions.
What happened? Did it stop?
I thought you stopped it.
No, I didn't stop. Oh, it must be over. Yeah, that must be it. All right, cool. Now I'm trying to find the other video that I lost still. All right, here's another one. How eclipses work on flat Earth. See if you can understand.
And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
One of the most common questions I am asked is, how does an eclipse work on a flat Earth? Well, to be honest, it's really complicated unless you understand how close the sun and moon are to the Earth and the path that they take. Now, NASA and science tell us that an eclipse occurs when the moon gets between the Earth and the sun, which is true. let's give NASA the benefit of the doubt and test their theory really quick. The sun is supposed to be 400 times the size of the moon. So here, a flashlight representing my sun source, and a penny representing the moon. And as you can see, the flashlight is a lot larger than the penny. Okay, now let's place the sun 93 million miles out into space like this. And let's get our penny a lot closer to the camera. Okay, where it's about the same size as a flashlight in perspective. Okay, now that doesn't look right. You can't see the corona, and it just doesn't eclipse. You can still see it light all around. It's not a total blackout like you see here in the 2017 total eclipse. Okay, now you guys seen that. That just did not look like an eclipse at all. Okay, now I have a side light on the side of this flashlight that just so happens to be the exact same size and diameter as the penny, which is perfect for our next test because the sun and the moon are the same size on a flat Earth. And we'll bring the sun in closer to us as it would be on a flat Earth.
That's all their links right there.
With the moon right underneath the sun.
That's how you can find them.
And wow, there's the corona. That was fabulous. Now let's compare the 2017 eclipse with the demonstration that I just showed you.
No problem. They're awesome. They're very nice.
And that was really, really close, almost identical. Okay, now I'm going to show you how the eclipse works on a flat Earth. The sun and the moon are kind of like the minute and the hour hand on a clock. The sun being the minute hand and the moon being the hour hand. The sun will eventually pass over the moon as the minute hand will eventually pass over the hour hand, causing what we see as an eclipse, as you can see right here in the illustration.
Wes, what up? Kim Ray, what up?
In just a few hours, the moon will pass completely in front of the sun, that event called totality, casting a shadow about 70 miles wide. The so-called path of totality spanning 14 states from Oregon,
I'm scared now.
also South Carolina, where we find world news tonight.
Now I'm just going to show you really quick how the eclipse went from the west coast of Oregon to the east coast of South Carolina. Now, as you know, the sun rotates around the Earth in this circuit. Now, we're going to use the penny as the moon, and I'll show you as the sun moves across the penny, it causes the shadow across the United States in the same pattern that the lady just showed you on the news. And that's how the eclipse works. Thanks for watching, guys.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So, anyone want to weigh in? I gotta look up the weigh in, Mr. Super. Weigh in.
Woohoo! That was
What
awesome, dude.
What have you gotten out of this so far?
About half of the answers. I need the other half.
Yeah.
No, it's really solid, man. It's good stuff.
Well, the strangest one is that link I sent you. Did you get that, or do I have to resend it?
Which one is it? Which one is it? Since
My
I'm
phone's
looking
dead.
now.
I'm turning it on right now.
Hold on, I'm looking for them now.
I sent you one, and you all nice.
I'm trying to figure out why this video doesn't have no sound still.
I think it's an Odyssey. Might be an Odyssey.
Oh, okay. Okay, I figured it out. Okay, here we go. Perfect.
And it's really odd. And I'm like, whoa.
Well, let's watch this one first.
That's
Because
neat.
this is the one that this is a good one.
Many globalists love to point out things and act as if they were solid proof that the Earth is a globe. The problem is, they don't prove it's a globe.
They don't.
Let me show you.
They don't.
Here I have a ball, and I'm going to cast the shadow of this ball onto another ball. Right?
Yep.
Look carefully at the shape of that shadow.
That's a straight line.
Oh yeah, it looks flat. Okay, Singe. Good catch.
Now here's the shadow of a ball being
Well
cast
played.
to a plate. And please take notice
Dr.
how
E.
the shadow is different here.
It's a curved line.
Angela, what up? Thumbs up.
Here's the shadow on a
Share,
ball.
Like, subscribe, or don't.
Shadow on the plate.
Nice. I like living on a plate.
Now here is
Yo.
a picture of a lunar eclipse. I don't know about you, but I think this presents a problem for the globe Earth model.
What's happening in that case
Oh,
is that the
that's a
sun is on
lovely
one
lady.
side of the Earth. The Earth is in the middle, and it's casting a shadow. The Earth is casting a shadow on the moon. And as the shadow moves across the moon, you'll notice that the shadow is curved, it's round. So something like the sun that's bigger than the Earth and is able to cast a shadow of the Earth on the moon can actually show you the shape of the Earth.
Yeah, that's definitely a problem for the globe Earth model.
Would every now and then cast a shadow on the moon. And when it did, that shadow was always round. Now, the only shape we know of that always casts a round shadow is a ball.
Wow, really, Bill? You had to project a flat image of the moon onto the wall in order to get your round
Daniel
shadow?
Becker, what up?
And let's not get started on the size of your shadow there. But what was that you just said?
Now, the only shape we know of that always casts a round shadow is a ball.
The only shape that can cast a shadow that's curved from any direction you put the light is a sphere.
Oh no, not you too!
That's not my avatar. It's a lie.
Not today, doctors. Not
Drew
today.
Duncan, what's up?
Please notice how that shadow appeared flat the entire time it moved across the surface of the ball.
It is. It will. It has. It always will.
Now this leaves the question, why do we see so many curved shadows across the face of the moon? Does this mean the moon is actually flat?
Flat moon.
I suppose that is one explanation for this.
Flat moon. Maybe.
Like a
But I don't think it's the shadow of the Earth being cast on the moon here. I think something else is going on.
could be a
The shadow of the Earth is not the only
Could be a
thing that
portal,
could cause the moon to turn dark. What if this has to do with some kind of a filter that comes between the Earth and the moon?
I got a story about this video. Actually.
Yes.
So this video I have on my channel because one day I asked Bob Nodell in the chat, how do eclipses work on the flat Earth? And he recommended this video. Bob.
Nice.
That's where I got this video. Bob Nodell. Rest in peace.
A little while back, I had the
Thanks for the
opportunity
rant,
to
Bob.
interview Cami Nodell,
Props.
And she taught me some really fascinating facts about the atmosphere that I was totally unaware of before. She taught me about how the atmosphere acts as a filter and polarizes the light that passes through it.
Things that people don't understand about that happen in reality, things that we should be looking
The
at.
atmosphere, yeah.
The atmosphere polarizes, any electric field polarizes light. Any light that's polarized is directionalized, polarized filters crossing, have different effects.
And you know how I'm always on the hunt for common ground. Here I found some common ground with Colorado State University.
We're still gonna get Cammy on the show soon.
Wherein they acknowledge the fact that the light from the sun gets polarized as it passes through the atmosphere. And they further claim that bees actually depend on this polarization for navigation. That is pretty wild and mind-blowing if you ask me.
I'm gonna have to watch that a couple of times. That's pretty cool.
Pretty cool, right?
Captain
Animals are
Caveman,
awesome.
what up? We're killing it tonight. Thumbs up.
As I understand it, magnetic fields are generally pretty round.
I gotta make that.
And keep in mind, the moon has its own magnetic field, and magnetic fields can also polarize light. So what would happen if we were to look at this through round filters instead of rectangular ones? Ooh yeah, bada boom, bada bing.
Boom, baby.
And you want to know what the most beautiful thing about this hypothesis is? It is easily testable. Just bring out a third filter and see if you can't bring the moon back into view during the next lunar eclipse.
Look at that sacred
All it takes is a
geometry
piece of
right
tape.
there. See it?
This phenomenon is one of the most mind-blowing things about polarized filters. But please know that this is not the only hypothesis of what else could be going on here. Please keep in mind, refraction can also cause shadows to appear. While I do not...
If you don't remember anything else tonight, remember.
What do you think of sacred
refraction.
geometry?
I love refraction. Yep.
Boom.
not currently know the
Sacred
exact
geometry?
cause of lunar eclipses.
Sacred geometry is how I live my life.
Mm-hmm.
I know I can say with confidence that they are not caused by the shadow of the Earth. And I'm not just saying that because the shadow of a ball being cast onto another ball is a straight line. One very important vocabulary word that everyone interested in lunar eclipses should learn is the word selenelian. This is kind of an essential term for flat earthers to know.
Selenelian, another new
A
word.
selenelian is a lunar eclipse that takes place while the sun is visible. And
And
this particular
Oh,
multiple exposure image was featured in the
Okay, that's a new word for me too. A selenelian is a lunar eclipse that takes place when the sun is visible, dude. It's a selenelian.
It's a lunar eclipse that takes
My nickname was the selenelian in high school.
place while the sun is visible. And this particular multiple exposure image was featured in the NBC News back in 2014. Though if you want to look up that particular lunar eclipse, the photo was actually taken in December of 2011. Anyway, according to the description here, this photo shows the setting moon just as the sun was about to rise. So the moon is going down in the west, and the sun is coming up behind the observer in the east. And please notice how the moon is being lit up from the bottom up. Now let's try and visualize how the mechanics of this would work in Dr. Thaler's globe Earth model. If we were to put the eclipsing moon in here,
That's such
where
an
should we
awful
put it?
model.
Should we put it here? That doesn't seem right. The moon here is setting and should be moving into the shadow, in which case the light here appears to be on the wrong side. How about somewhere down here in the bottom half of the shadow? That looks a little better. The number one explanation I have heard globe earthers provide when trying to explain selenelians is that refraction is causing both the sun and the moon to be visible. That is some pretty extreme refraction if you ask me.
Yeah.
High above the mountains even.
Wow.
And look,
yeah, above the
that
mountains.
moon
Look
is
at that.
not showing any signs of distortion. I'm glad that we can agree that refraction is possible so high up in the air without any signs of distortion.
You have to buy the entire
That is
stack
some
of
pretty
lies.
significant common ground right there. Our flat Earth model actually depends on this kind of refraction taking place this high up. It is essential in explaining how sunsets work on the flat Earth. However, when we put the moon down here on the globe model, in order for the shadow to get bigger here, the moon would have to be moving into the shadow, not away from it. In which case, this would require the moon to be moving the wrong way.
Globies should like this.
And this is a moon set,
They're like cartoons.
not a moon rise.
If you don't have cartoons,
set.
they won't understand it.
But something else to keep in mind is that the sun moves faster than the moon does. In which case, as the sun goes up, the shadow should go down.
As the sun goes
That
up,
seems
the shadow
better.
should go down.
But just remember,
out the window.
if that is the story they want to go with, they can't accept that without also accepting the mechanics behind our explanations of how refraction can cause boats to sink on the horizon, as well as our explanations for how sunsets work on the flat Earth.
Yeah.
The number one argument I continually hear against that is, oh, if the sun was setting due to refraction, it would cause it to look distorted. I'm glad that we can finally agree that an object can be refracted without obvious distortion.
Yeah.
That for certain makes this really valuable common ground.
An object can be refracted without obvious distortion. I love it.
A special thank you to White Sand for composing the music to this video.
Thank you,
A
White
special
Sand.
thank you to Cami Nodell.
Thank you,
You
Cammy.
are awesome.
Yes.
And a special thank you to my wife
Thank you
for your assistance
Thank
in
you.
helping make this video possible.
First and foremost, I'd like to thank God, my mama for giving birth to me.
And everybody's wife everywhere.
Yeah. This video, this 30-minute video is just the greatest. It's the pinnacle of my life and my career.
Mom, and all your girlfriends.
Nice. She ate a whole apple crisp. Great. Splurge. This is called Eclipse, UK Eclipse with chemtrails. They're gonna kill me for this music. Unbelievable. Filming a partial solar eclipse next week. Okay, so 2 different locations. Location 1. Wow. I love the music though. It's like a musical. It's like,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, it's deep.
It's deep. You could probably play the flute on this shit. No problem.
No, man, I'm old,
It would fit.
No, thanks, man. I think. Well, I can play it if it's old and crusty, man. Get the Sidewinder on it.
Yeah. This one, you could pull it off. This one is you. This one is you.
I do know the beat, so yeah, there's that.
Space, the boundary of human achievement, the new frontier.
It's just a coffin.
Yeah, right. And the Earth is flat.
So why didn't I flinch? Because the laws of science differ fundamentally from those of...
Here we go. Nice. Nice. That's awesome.
You ever see one of these? This is a book. Some people have never seen one.
Nice. Yep. This was 2017. Nice. That's him playing. Houston, we have a problem. So there you go. Moon orbits the Earth. Yes. And the shadow coming from the moon. Thanks, Angela.
Doesn't seem to be going west and east though.
Doesn't.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, why is that moon so fast?
Wow.
Such bullshit.
That's the new view of August total solar eclipse. You gotta be kidding. I need to see this.
Why is the moon faster than the Earth? Yeah, why? It's such bullshit.
Okay, so maybe going to NASA for an animation was a bad idea.
TimeandDate.com. I know, right?
It's going from west to east as it should. See, it works perfectly on rotating. Wait. Rotating. Let's put a heritage thing with that Earth seems to be spinning in the wrong direction.
Wrong direction. Yeah, yeah, I know, right? Wrong direction. Spin it the other way.
I guess you can't really say it's actually to fix the animation with create it. Well, because it's going in the opposite direction, I would say it's
works on a globe. You must have took them a long time to edit this together.
The sun doesn't. Yeah, the sun goes the wrong way. Everything's going the wrong way. So you gotta make it yourself. You're not straight line. I think it's straight right.
That was good. That last one was good. Good one. Yeah, pretty good. Singe Man played this. This is Singe Man on guitar. This is when it gets hard. They go hard on this part.
having trouble talking to AI over here, but I'll show you guys in a minute.
Angela said you did a good job on the guitar work here, Cinch. There you go. That's how it works. Yeah, really good. Great stuff. Great stuff here tonight, guys. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. Everyone thumb this up. The Bible says the sun, moon, and stars were created on the fourth day.
Woohoo!
And they are for signs and seasons. Maybe the eclipse is a sign this world needs to wake up. Maybe, huh? Maybe. Luke 8:17. All right. What's this one? All right. This was another one. Outer space.
Okay, I got that link coming in here.
What do you got?
That link I gave you, said you didn't find it, I'll give it to you.
Hold on.
There have been a couple of faked attempts to show the shadow on Earth created by a solar eclipse. First was by EPIC on Deep Space Climate Observatory, a satellite apparently launched by SpaceX and in a heliocentric orbit 1 million miles from Earth. Let's look at this image a little closer. It looks exactly like the image textures NASA provides on their site. The shadow is conveniently over the middle of nowhere, and why don't they show the stars? They say it's because the camera exposure is set for the brighter Earth, but it would be simple for them to take two pictures, one of the Earth, and then change the exposure and take another picture with exposure settings appropriate for starlight. They are definitely familiar with compositing, so that should be easy and would provide the first ever picture of a planet with the stars in the background. Here's a 2006 total solar eclipse over Turkey and Cyprus. NASA claims this was taken from the ISS about 240 miles above the surface. Looks to me like around 80,000 feet. The model
is that even real?
There are some planes that can fly at these altitudes. For example, NASA and the Air Force are the only two users of the SR-71, a plane with an altitude record of 85,000 feet. Now, why would NASA need one of those? Here's what it would look like from 29,000 miles with an 80mm lens. The yellow line connects the sun to the position on Earth where the sun would be seen directly overhead. The gray line connects the moon to the position on Earth in the same way. Notice how the sun is catching up to the moon's position and eventually overtaking it.
So this is what it would look like 29,000 miles with an 80mm lens. The yellow line connects the sun position on Earth where the sun would be seen directly overhead.
After releasing this first clip, I got a few comments about the Earth not appearing to be spinning. This is because the camera is connected to the Earth, so it is spinning with it like holding a selfie stick and turning around. The only visual indication that shows the Earth is spinning is the background stars. From a ground perspective, the sun takes 24 hours to go around the Earth because of the Earth's counterclockwise spin when viewed from the top. The moon appears to take on average 50 minutes longer than the sun to make that same revolution around the Earth.
Okay, cool.
This is why the sun is always catching up and then passing the moon on a new moon and solar eclipses. This can easily be verified by viewing the moon 2 consecutive nights and noting the time difference. To show the Earth spin, I've attached a camera to an imaginary line between the Earth and Sun.
After this video, I'll play it next. I got it.
I got to practice my orbiting.
Where's John? Look at John.
Yeah, where is John? Is he going to
Yeah,
show up?
John, what's up?
Well, he had a party to go to. Rasta's going to show up soon.
Shadow starts to appear over the west coast of America and moves to the east. I will slow this clip down and play it again and also zoom in on the Earth so you can see the shadow better.
Wow. So this is called Globe Earth versus Flat Earth. The Great American Eclipse. So I think they're going to show the Globey version first, and then they're going to show the Flat Earth version next. Watch. That's what it looks like to me. So this is like what I think the Globies believe pretty much, and then they're going to go into the Flat Earth part. We understand their model better than them. That's the thing. Yep.
Next is 3 ground views along with the view from space. All locations are on the line of totality or very near to it. Top right, Salem, Oregon. Bottom left, Princeton, Kentucky. And bottom right, Tegakay, South Carolina.
Yeah, Rasta's going to be here.
To show the Earth spin, here is what it looks like with the camera fixed in space. The Earth appears to move away from the camera quickly at first, but that is just the effect of distance. The further away an object is, the slower it appears to move.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, no sound.
No sound? For you. For you, Singe, probably.
Well, I can
perhaps.
hear you.
You can't hear the video? Really? You guys can't hear the video?
The solar eclipse works in a very similar way on a flat stationary Earth. If you take the sun's known apparent angular diameter and calculate its distance with a 40-mile diameter sun, it will bring it close enough to create a solar eclipse when the moon's distance is also adjusted by the same method. The main difference to the globe model is the presence of a larger penumbra area on the flat model. This could be due to the close sun and moon.
You see the clock? The flat Earth clock? That's because the clock was based on the flat Earth. The Earth is a clock.
Next is a view from a stationary camera 12,000 miles above the surface.
Boom.
Boom. Can you see the eclipse yet, guys? Nancy! Nice. Love it. My nickname was the larger penumbra in high school.
Yeah.
I got music for that. Take it on the flat earth down. Take it on the flat.
The path of
down.
totality is a little south compared to the globe model. Changing the sun's assumed size from 40 to a 39-mile diameter would lower its altitude enough for the shadow to follow a more northerly path. Next is a view with the camera connected to the sun's motion and then panning around it. The moon and the sun are both very flat spheres. The moon is not very easy to see being flat, but it is visible passing just below the sun. Search my channel for moon shape to see how a flat disk looks through a refractive substance.
Yeah. Refraction.
Stupid flat earthers.
That's a trip. That's a trip right there.
All flat earthers has are stupid trolls. They don't have any people. They don't have no science.
Definitely how it works. Look at that.
That's how it works, dude.
I know, Singe. You need to stop making more artwork like this.
That's 3D modeling.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's 3D modeling.
Oh, is that what that is?
I could do it.
You should get
partly
into
graphics and you take graphics and you
So
lay it.
So
as
anything, anything I can think of in my mind, you can 3D model it.
I can do it in 2D or 3D.
You can take the picture out of my mind and 3D model it for me.
Exactly, without any.
Nice, nice, great.
Pretty close, anyway.
Great.
As far as you said so far, everything I've made is pretty close. My empathic powers, it's a curse.
Totally cool. Totally cool.
And a blessing. It's a blessing and a curse.
It does look really cool. It definitely looks cooler than the globe.
Way cooler.
Way cooler.
The globe got kind of pudgy, you know, Blake.
The globe's fuzzy.
That's what my friend Neil said.
Oblate. Yeah. Oh, it's an oblate spheroid. But none of the pictures look like a pear.
No,
I think it's only after Thanksgiving it looks like that, right?
Yeah.
That's a great mistake. He was really referencing the shape of his head. He wasn't talking to everyone makes that mistake.
Somebody has some white turkeys down the street from me. I'm thinking of eating them.
Hey.
No.
And here is a ground view from near the path of totality.
You're late. You were here, you left, and you came back. Where'd you go?
What happened to my drums? There they are.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for attending. All right, let's see.
I only got 4. I gotta set it up better. No sound for me.
Well,
I can probably hear you. Yep, I can hear you.
We are live.
We are live.
She is awesome. I love her
and
hair.
Watching this recording. Thank
Love
you
it.
all for showing up.
Love the hair.
It's Lee Press on hair.
Really, really compelling
No, she's
information to
badass.
share with you all. We
I
have
love
the
women like
fabulous Santos Fanashi here with us.
I love women in general,
He is
so-
going
sorry.
to drop some jewels tonight that have
Dropping the
not been
jewels.
exposed yet. So it's going to be pretty exciting. Can You Dig It will be with us in a
Can You
few
Dig It?
moments. But in that time, while we wait for him, I'm going to let Santos come on and just say how you want to start this thing, man. How you doing?
Yeah, you can see it. Look at the difference. And then I had to go back to the. I had to get it.
No, I thought it was something else. I thought he was going to talk about eclipses. He does, but I thought it was like a few minutes on. It's like 2 hours on. Dude. All right, moving along. What's this, Singe? You found this?
In the face of overwhelming odds, I'm left with only one option.
Ah!
I'm gonna have to science the shit out of this.
Right?
You probably know neon for its use in lighted signs, but in fact, all of the noble gases glow when they are bombarded with electrons.
So this one looks cool.
It's not over, is it?
No, that one's over. Yeah.
What?
It ended, right? It did. Yeah, that was the end. Here we go.
I'm lagged out.
That's your problem. Get it together, cowboy.
No, I need to hear it. Was it over?
Yeah, it's over. That was the end. I thought so. I don't think I cut it off. It stopped.
Look, I think maybe I gave you the wrong video. Hold on.
Check. Yep. This is how eclipses work on the flat Earth. Not me. Not me. It looked like the end. Yeah, it did.
Okay, then I got another video for you. Oh, it's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. It might even be a little more complicated than we think, but it's not what they're saying. Here's another one. Oh, no, this is the one that we already watched. Okay. Is it? Maybe?
Yeah, that wasn't the video. I don't know where I got that one from. Okay, hold on.
Did we already watch this?
We can describe gravity. We can say what it does.
We did, right?
We can.
We did, right?
We can measure it.
I think so.
When you start asking,
I don't know.
what it is, I don't know.
I don't know.
In an Einsteinian answer, we would say gravity is the curvature of space and time, and objects will follow the curvature of space-time, and we interpret that as a force of gravity. That's probably the best answer I can give to a what is gravity or why is there gravity. That's the best I can do there. I think that's a good start.
You want to put something in context. If you want to do something with $3.5 trillion, you can do whatever you want. Whatever you judge to be important to the profile of the nation that you are trying to just build and to sustain.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we didn't watch this one yet because I didn't hear this song yet. I don't think.
You're right. Just looks the same.
We didn't hear the song yet, right? Did we hear this one yet?
No.
No. Oh, hold on 1 second though, because this is the one that Singeman wanted me to play, and it's real quick.
Yeah, I was like, he's played the wrong one. I sent you the right one.
Yeah. This is the one you sent me. Solar
Really
eclipse.
short too. So. Okay, this is like a what the F.
That's it, right? Yeah. Is that it? Okay, cool. So back to the other one. It's almost over too. So, boom. He's here. All right, Rasta.
Did you get the point of that video, bro?
Yo.
Yeah, but now Rasta.
Right, stone with those little stars.
What's up, Rasta?
Let's welcome Rasta to the show.
Yay, family.
All right,
Hey,
Rasta.
can I have
Rasta,
that
can you give me
tapestry
can you
behind
give
you?
me a 2-minute break so I can make a coffee before we
want
have this
that
conversation?
tapestry behind
sure
you.
can.
And I gotta
But I
get
want it
typing.
on my shirt. Yes.
Yo, what's up,
Nice.
Stinge? What's up, Mr. Super Sidewinder?
What is it, 7 chakras?
Woo!
7
How's
chakras,
everybody
right?
doing
1, 2,
today?
3, 4, 5, 6. 7
Been a
chakras.
long time no see.
Long time no see. Where you been?
Hey, oh, warrior.
Yeah, man, we just been holding it down here in Portland. You know, doing the
Was
thing.
it trying to get
reggae
away?
music.
You had to tether it down.
Yeah, holding the vibe. Been nice.
There's a vibe. Cool.
Yes, yes. That's been lively for real.
Still doing the pillow thing?
I am. I'm DJing 2 festivals coming up here. In the next, like in May, I'm doing one. It's called PDX Reggae. It's May 3rd and 4th in Portland, Oregon.
Yeah.
And I'm the DJ at the festivals.
Cool.
I'm gonna have to go up sometime.
And I'm gonna be selling my pillows there, the Rockstone pillows.
So I have a question about the pillows.
Dude, I want
Yeah.
to
About the crystals, right? You've got a pocket inside where you can stuff a crystal, right?
Uh-huh.
How do people that utilize crystals in such a way have any idea what crystals would do what effect at all?
Well, I ultimately
crystal in your
I want
pocket.
to lay out a chart, and have like a little book that guides through with
So
which
are you saying that somebody knows and it just needs to be taught, or are we guessing? What are we doing here with the crystals? 'Cause
No,
I
I mean,
do believe the crystals
like
are energetic.
you
but
select which crystal you want to sleep on, and then you put it in your pillow.
Well, the
I can
crystals speak to
hook
me,
you
so
up
like
with
when I pick out a crystal, the crystal's gonna like pick me, right?
I can give you a certain crystal. However,
I'm looking for how you know which
you know,
crystal
like
does
it
what,
might
dude.
not. Like crystals, they're memory keepers. They keep like time.
Sure,
Like
but
they
my
keep
thing,
parts of our
Rasta,
history.
Rasta, my thing though is how do you know what crystal does what? I understand that crystals could store energy. I understand they could be energetic, but how do you know a ruby's going to help your gallbladder?
Well, you can just feel it. You feel the vibration from it. Like
okay, so nobody knows.
I don't know. I'm not like an expert. In
No,
this subject.
but you're including.
I
it in
just
the
make the
pillow,
pillows.
So I would assume you know something about. Otherwise, you wouldn't want to.
I
put a
have
dangerous
friends
crystal
who
in
know
somebody's
about
pillow.
the rocks, but I am not the rock expert. I
You're
am the
not the
pillow
rock
expert.
You're the pillow man, not the rock man.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the pillow maker. The rock. I want to have a pillow expert that can answer all of your, a rock person that can answer all of your rock questions.
We'll let Singe be the key master.
That's my thing. I've dabbled in so many different, different topics that I haven't, really studied anything completely to the point where
it's kind of refreshing to have you just tell me that you really don't know. That's nice. That's a good answer. I like that. That's because really that's the right answer to most things. Ultimately,
none of us really know what's going on at all in this whole scheme of what we're dealing with in the world right now. We're dealing with
Thank you for your honesty.
But yeah, I'm glad you brought up my pillows though, because if you would like to get a pillow, I've got like I said, I got pillows. This one's a dragon pillow. Look at this one. Dragon. And we got like a little pocket there. Goes right in. And who knows what's in that pocket?
Who knows, dude?
There's something in there.
I'm not going in there.
Let's see. Is there a crystal in this one? Well, there's not in this one.
So
There's a
Ross,
seashell,
what do you got?
but there's Ray. What's your background today, Ray? What is this?
What's up? What's going on?
It's yeah. How you been?
How you doing? Yo, so I was talking to you earlier. So what were you saying? So all right. So what's going on during this eclipse, dude?
Okay. Well, there's a lot going on during the eclipse. I mean, nobody really knows. First off, that's the main thing. Only John know the truth of the eclipse.
Yep.
However, there's a lot of suspicious things that are occurring that have everyone up. I don't know. Like even all the normies are like, "What's going on with all this?" You know, there's stuff. So,
if you guys don't know, April 8th is an eclipse.
Yep, and
Coming
it's
up.
coming. It's like what? How many hours? It's like 72 hours or something now, right? Or I don't even know how many hours.
Yep. That's why we're covering the eclipse and how they work on the flat Earth. So at least you'll know before we all go to our demise.
That's right.
You go in fully informed.
Yeah.
That is right.
You look at it, you disappear into the portal, and you knew it was going to happen. It's all you, dude.
So, like one of the big things is like they're saying that they're firing up CERN, or they fired up CERN. Here we go.
On the same date, yeah. Actually, they're running it. It's been running in a.
Hold on. I gotta go get this pizza out the oven. I'll be right
All
back.
right, do it.
So the story is they're running it like you warm up a car. It's like in slow motion, getting ready for big fire up on
It's
the.
an eclipse. Let's just fire up CERN. Like
what could
I don't
go
know.
wrong? Why not do our most
This is
energetic?
in times, and we've got some more interesting correlations here connected to April 8th and the eclipse on that day. With all the other anomalies that we've covered and that I've talked about in separate videos, we now have word that
I don't have Rasta.
CERN
He has Rasta has.
is going to ramp up their physics in
I don't have a
ISOL,
Rasta.
I have one.
which is downstream from the PS booster, starting on the same day of the eclipse.
You guys all got one, and I don't.
This is
I
going to
have
be
one of the
followed
first ones.
by the
Awesome.
SPS North area on April 10th. This window is no coincidence to me. This is the exact same window that Aleister Crowley and his minions
I'm putting
hold
out the
in
link.
high regard, a high satanic window for them. It's the exact same time.
Floodgates are now
CERN
open.
is firing up and going into motion here.
They're opening up with CERN.
These
Hi,
physics
Daryl
in
Davis.
ISOL. Now they just
Daryl
fired
Davis
the whole
is the
thing
man.
up in terms of starting it up and getting the engines kind of revving before the beams start firing, and they fired it up on March 22nd on 322.
322.
So all these numbers symbolic. And the antimatter factory is set to start delivering anti-protons
Watch
to
out.
the experiment on the first day of Passover, April 22nd.
Right.
A bunch of key dates tied into this whole thing, and it looks like CERN
Is this Dabu 7?
going to be
I don't know. Is
doing
it?
more
It's
experiments.
Dabu
We
7.
really don't
I
know
just
what's
found it.
going
I
on.
just found it.
He's
Seven-
got like
all these
he really
experiments. We know
accentuates
there is
his
a
like
collider,
yeah he's
and
No, he's good for the
they
Fairporn
mentioned before
aspect.
of trying to fold
him
the
and
fabric
Richie from Boston
of
like
the
they're
next
very
dimension
definitive
on
voices.
the current one, which is very interesting.
I don't know who he is. I never heard of him.
You've never heard
Timeframe
Dabu 7?
of experiments.
Maybe I heard
in
of
the
him,
eclipse.
but I've never heard him.
Wow. I don't think it's a coincidence, and I want to
be
be
cool
No,
if it
I have
happens,
no
though.
idea who he is, dude.
Join me
be
on the
all
live
over.
streams
Why, I
Monday
should
and
know?
Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Daryl Davis in the
You'll
house.
find links
Daryl
below.
Davis in the house.
And as I always say, eyes to the skies.
Yeah, so
All right, so
so
they're
that's
firing-
that's
they're
interesting.
firing up
So they were
CERN.
saying this. What were they saying there? That CERN is basically like that they're firing it up. See, because I mean the way I perceive it is that I mean first off, like we don't know what the moon is. The moon was brought here from somewhere else, and it was brought into our reality
Yeah,
at some point in our history.
Morgan. He's here.
And it was brought to us and it was
Hey,
placed
Morgan.
at the perfect spot. And so what we're going to see is it's going to, go across and take away the light from the Earth. But at the exact same time, they're now saying that the Devil Comet is going to go in front of the moon.
Okay, you want to cover the Devil Comet? All right, let's do it. Let's do that.
This Devil Comet is supposed to go right in front of the moon, and you're going to be able to see it during the eclipse. And then these cicadas are going to come out of the ground, like trillions of cicadas, which are like pretty similar to the locusts of the.
Yeah, two different species of them. Dude.
Yeah, there's one that's called like a zombie cicada.
Coming up out of the pit.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right. I found
green locust with red eyes.
All right, let's see. No, I don't want to sign up for
They look a lot like Kamala.
All right, look. See the devil. Oh, get this out of my face. See the Devil Comet before, during
Morgan.
the eclipse. Look. Have you seen the 12P Pons books? A new comet is in town that could brighten to become visible to the naked eye. But only those away from light pollution will get any chance to see it. As luck you would have it, many Americans will be under dark skies this month as they travel into rural parts of the path of totality in an effort to see April 8th's total solar eclipse. Or you could just go watch it with Zulu One in New York, and you'll be fine. How to see the Devil Comet? 12P Pons Brooks is a good comet, but it's not a great comet. For that, a comet needs to be visible to the naked eye easily. That's not the case for the 12P Pons Brooks, which is magnitude plus 4.7. That's right on the cusp. Meaning binoculars or a small telescope are going to be the far easiest ways of eclipsing it. Don't make me laugh. Where to see the Devil Comet? So yeah, I don't know. I don't believe it. I don't believe anyone's going to see this comet. What do you guys think?
Oh, I think so.
You think it's going to be real?
I think you can see it right now.
You know about this, Morgan? You've been studying it? What do you...
There's three planets being aligned. Giving off.
If you think you're beyond
Rasta Bear.
Go ahead.
I'm Boston Bear.
Wait until you see what I just found. Dude, this is nuts.
Thank you.
Oh, am I sharing? Oh, I am sharing. Okay, watch this.
Latest video.
It's coming. The Devil Comet.
All right, friends, we're back. And we're talking about a few things today, quite a few things. One of them is just the Devil Comet. Oh, just something with a pretty sinister name that Cyrus brought up to us. Cyrus Harding was on with us on Monday.
The Devil
And
Comet.
again, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm your brother Abraham. As always, we've done, let me just show you on screen here, a deep dive on something that's really huge, probably one of the biggest things of our generation. It's called the...
Let's go.
Is forced to use what's called the sale until next year. Well, that's about to happen very soon. So let's go take a look at what that looks like. Let me just read you this little article here. The Devil Comet is what it's called. It's headed our way. Again, this is from astronomy.
Here we go.
Sure, it looks big and weird, but Comet Pons Brooks is no danger. Actually has skywatchers very excited. So this is from a specular.
They're excited about it. They love it.
A secular,
like Satan is coming.
Just your average
Science.
Joe point of view. Oh, it's just a really cool phenomenon. It has pretty colors. It's so beautiful. But you guys know that when we open up our scriptures, we have a lot more to look at when it comes to these types of phenomena. And yeah, has little beams of light sticking out of it that make it look like it has horns. And so they call it the Devil Comet. It looks like a goat. This is something that Cyrus talked about when he was on live with us on Monday. But rather than just kind of look at the secular point of view and all that, this is kind of why I was late. I took the time to find it for us. So again, just so we're crystal clear on this, it's called the 12P Pons Brooks. 12P Pons Brooks. It's a periodic comet with an orbital period of 71 years. It fits the classical definition of a Halley-type comet. A lot of people compare this to the Halley comet.
Not Halley.
Halley's comet.
Halley?
With an orbital period between 20 and 200 years. It is also one of the brightest known periodic comets, reaching an absolute visual magnitude of approximately 5 in its approach to perihelion. A lot of this terminology is a little over my pay grade. So let's just go take a look at it. Just be aware, though, that the appearance of this, it was discovered in 1812, which, as I pointed out,
1812. This new computer is awesome, by the way, Singe.
That's a very suspicious year. I don't know. That's just kind of coincidence in this context. But just remember that, 1812, 1811, you have that New Madrid fault line activation. So maybe it isn't coincidence that that's when it was discovered by Jean-Louis Pons.
And this comet came from the Draco system, which is like where the Draconians
of the same year.
originate
Okay, yeah.
from.
So look, guys, the comet was
I know what
spotted
you're
with the
saying.
naked eye on 13 August, and by the end of the month. So one of the last times, I'm not going to say the last, but one of the most recent times in history was around the New Madrid fault. I didn't read that actually. I'm reading it with you guys here live and kind of discovering this right now. I was just more interested in finding it, which is what took me so long. Let me show you on screen. What I'm showing you here, it just took me time, guys, because you type in, I know there's different programs out there. I'm using Stellarium Web. There's an app, there's software you can actually download. I'm just using the browser version. And when you type in 12 Pons Brooks or Pons Brooks or Brooks or Pons, you can't, it doesn't pop up. It doesn't auto-populate it. So I had to dig it up. And so if you look at the date stamp here, this is April 8th, 2024. And this is kind of like past midnight, and I paused it. Like if I play it, it'll continue to tick, and then you might lose it. But the Pons Brooks is right here. And you can see it's just right next to the sun and moon that are basically in an eclipse. You can see that, right? Let me click out of that. But yeah, so, oh no, wait, what am I talking about? This is not midnight. This is, sorry guys, it's been a long day. So if I just go back an hour, it's been a long day, you can tell. I've been working hard around here. I literally cleaned my chimney and my face was totally black with soot all over my face.
I don't want to hear the sob story, dude. All right, let's go. This isn't the pity party for that guy.
And then about why he's doing blackface, like
Why do you have to go all
it's like me and Morgan got real. Me and Morgan got real problems. All right, so this is NASA is also going to fire rockets into the freaking thing. Look,
oh boy, look at your eyes. What's going on there?
Yeah,
they're going to hit the
target. Firing up them rockets to dull the sun in the path of the
across North America set to look up on Monday
the shadow
solar eclipse. NASA is also keeping a close watch on it, launching rockets and high-altitude planes directly into its path at 3 different times. The space agency says the goal there is for the rockets to collect data on how the sun's disappearance could impact or even potentially interfere with our solar eclipse is not just a marvel. It's also a real learning opportunity, one that, of course, does not come around all that often. CNN's Bill Weir joining us now with more of those details. So what is it that NASA has planned here, Bill?
Well, this is really exciting, Erica.
Oh, it's great.
Most famous of all is Albert Einstein, who back in 1916 floated this theory
someone else who isn't alive now
is the result of time and space sort of working for the universe. And it wasn't until 3 years later.
I like how he's using his hands so much when he talks.
They saw stars that were in a different place than they should be. Our perspective changes because of relativity. The theory of relativity.
Right, Ken.
And so now everybody is focused on other mysteries of the universe. For example, the corona.
Einstein was
that's not the virus from Mexican beer. The corona is the outer ring that looks like a halo in an eclipse, which is millions of degrees hotter than the surface of the sun, even as the sun cycles over these 11-year periods of active and less active material. We were right now at solar maximum. The sun is going off. So as the eclipse is happening,
he's like the sun is going off. Like I went off on my life
about 60,000 feet, and just to stay in the path of the eclipse
after the bar,
the corona, and see how much
had a little bit too much to drink. There was a corona. It's
ultimately the ionosphere,
and I just went off
which is the layer of the atmosphere between deep space and livable Earth, and it's supercharged electrically thanks to the power of the sun. And so the rockets, they will fire one before, one during, one after the eclipse to try to understand how, as the sun, sets and moves across the Earth, as the Earth rotates in and out of the sun's glare, how that energy changes, and that energy ultimately affects terrestrial communications, radio waves. It affects our satellite systems that give us everything from weather forecasting to GPS, and so much connects our lives financially.
So much connects our lives financially. It's true, Mr. White guy in a suit. I was like talking to Biden's kid.
Wait, so what? Yeah. Are you pulling something else up, or?
That's what she said.
Is this the time to speak here? I can talk and say, hey.
All right. This is sour grape, man.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, the devil comet. I don't know much about it. I just know that I think the people that I listen to, like I watch this channel, Evolutionary Energy Arts, and they have been able to channel and to be able to remote view and see that this is some type of a ship.
Dude,
it's not a comet. It's some type of a craft that is from the system of Draco.
Oh, that's all. From Drake, all I have to do is be a carrier of life, though. To do that, I just mean everything. Like it's obviously it's craft.
Yeah, it's some type of a craft, and
because it's a ship.
I've seen them.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Like I was saying, it's really like on top of that, on top of the NASA, the 4 rockets, then you've got.
Wait.
Something happened. I lost my...
Yeah. So on top of that, then there was this earthquake that just happened, right? It was
You go.
A 4.8, mind you, and it was the epicenter was on Trump's golf course, on his national golf course, in the middle of it, a 4.8, and the eclipse is on 4.8.
All right, let me see. 4.8 magnitude Trump's golf course.
Yeah, Trump's golf course. It happened on one of his properties. Like right, the epicenter was right there.
Oh yeah, here it is.
On his golf course. Like what are the odds of that? And then at the same time you got the lightning bolt hitting the Statue of Liberty. Like there's so much
earthquake spots, avalanche of jokes. He doesn't look too happy about it.
He really looks withered. He looks like a
old.
sad turtle. Sad turtle face right there.
He didn't age well.
He looks a bit like Biden for real. He's got a Biden face on. Man.
But I mean,
here's Biden right here.
Yeah, Biden looks way healthier now.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. The president is speaking. The president is speaking.
Regarding the earthquake, I spoke to the governor. He thinks everything's under control. He's not too concerned about it. The governor of New Jersey, so things are all right.
Oh, I say you fixed
Thanks for the update, Chuck.
Thanks for the update.
Yeah, get your.
But yeah,
talking to bike. Help me to that population.
So there was that, and what else? What else is going on that we need to be afraid of, Rasta?
We don't need to be afraid of anything.
Yeah.
That's the key. I mean, if you're afraid, then you're just like then you don't have
you're split. You're not one.
You don't have your stuff in order. It's like this is fun.
You want to hear something, Rasta? All right.
If it all even starts shaking, it's gonna be fun.
Woohoo!
Right?
You know how many flights I took this year in 1 year? Like
days,
it was probably at least like 20 flights, right?
You've taken more flights than Stavely.
So people are like asking me, there's a lot of people that are afraid to fly, right? Like they're afraid of heights.
Yeah, man.
They won't. But people are asking me like, And I'm just kind of like, I just kind of tell them, like, if you die in a plane crash, right, by accident, if the plane crashes, God forbid, it wouldn't be a bad way to go. Because, like, if you think about it, it would happen instantly and you'd be gone and probably wouldn't hurt. Like, if you live until you're old, you're probably going to get your legs chopped off, end up in a fucking breathing machine, like tubes sticking out of you, like fucking kidney dialysis, cancer. Who knows? I hope not. But, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, so
It's all downhill from there.
I'd rather just,
yeah.
I want to go in one piece. So I'm not afraid of flying.
No, with clouds between your feet. You're only a man. You're not a, one of them red heifers to bring over their sacrifice.
The red heifer. The red heifer.
That's another thing that they might be. Yeah, they might do the sacrifice of the red heifer, and then Israel just like they bombed this. They killed a bunch of these like food worker, these people who were just trying to serve
Allegedly,
food people.
Allegedly, right? Allegedly.
And yeah, allegedly. We don't know what's going on over there. We don't even know if it's even real over there because like I'm convinced it's all some type of simulation anyway.
The timeline's all messed up for the red heifer though. That would be after the third temple is built. So
private chat.
I don't know. That just doesn't fit in with everything else. I mean, there's a lot of other things.
Here we
but
go.
that one doesn't
Here we
fit.
go. I found it, dude. Orthodox Jews about to sacrifice a red heifer. Look at that, dude. Dude, that.
Yeah,
looks
this is wild. Look at this.
That building looks like a computer chip. Straight up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna fucking make things up. It's a model of the second Jewish temple, also called Herod's Temple, after King Herod, 74 BC, 4 BC, paid for a major renovation and expansion of the Jewish temple. It was destroyed by the Romans in 70 AD. Many people that the building of the Jewish, here's the red heifer. Here we go.
The conflict in Gaza now entering its 6th month. The Israeli operation to root out Hamas terrorists there has resulted in the deaths of 30,000 Palestinians and 242 Israeli soldiers.
No, that ain't it. That's something else. See what they make you do?
Yeah, dude.
Oh my God. All right, let's see. Video. Let's figure this out. They make you click on something and it's not even the right thing. All right, here's the red heifer sacrifice.
Okay, so then on top of the red heifer right now too is Ramadan. And I've been doing Ramadan this whole time. Like it's Ramadan ends right after the eclipse.
One time.
And I've been doing it. This is the second year I've done it.
All night. All night.
What?
Dude. One time I was in jail during Ramadan, but it was in October. It was in October. It was in October. November. But anyway, all night long you would just hear,
yeah, I don't do all that.
People would be like, "Shut the fuck up!" Right? And they'd be like, people would be like,
"Just imagine the bikini autodidactic sung all night long."
Then you would hear other people making fun of them, like, and then during the day, dude, they would just work out all day long. Like, they would be sitting there doing fucking sit-ups, running around, laps, fasting fucking left and right. Dude, I was like, this is nuts. I was like, get me out of here. I was up quick. It was like a couple weeks, but still, it was tough. It was tough. It was like a year. It felt like a year.
Yeah.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so back to reality, Ray.
Yeah. Whoopsie.
Ray, it's 2024 now. Focus. You're on a live stream.
Jump in the hot tub, man.
Oh God, I love you guys.
Speaking of hot tubs, we got hot tubs too coming up. But no, the Ramadan, like I said, it's going to be done right after the eclipse, and that's when, because like a part of their tradition is they can't go to battle during Ramadan. And
hey,
so
Rasta, hold that thought.
published a article that stated prophetic anticipation builds unblemished red heifers for the temple ceremony soon to come of age. They stated in the article that it was Brian Stinson from B'nai Israel who helped find the red heifers in the United States.
That guy looks like a red heifer right
so
there.
We believe that it is very likely that the ceremony would happen somewhere in the area Passover 2024.
Is that the red heifer they're showing us right there?
2024.
What's up?
Stinson said somewhere in that timeline the cows
Look,
would be old enough
they're like,
that it would be the proper
that's him.
timeline for the ceremony.
The red heifer.
Stinson believes that this would be the first possibility for such a ceremony in 2,000 years. Folks, listen to me. It's no small thing that those red heifers were.
This guy looks kind of like a cow too.
That was done in preparation for the purification
He's
ceremony
serious about this.
and
He's warning
the
you.
building of the third temple.
He's doing what he has to do.
And again, for the first time in 2,000 years, a red heifer
I love that show.
could be ready
Yeah, you're
for
right.
sacrifice.
Rocco's Modern Life. I love that show. That was
Yeah.
a good one.
Rocco's Modern Life. Rocco's
This
Modern
this
Life.
is another thing too. Passover. Like why was Easter before Passover? I don't understand that. Like if you read a script to a movie and something happened in the script, and then they put the actual thing before it was supposed to happen in the script, that doesn't make any sense. So like why did they put Easter before Passover?
I don't know. Hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to Boston Ray. Thanks. All right. So I might steal that from them. They better watch out. I need a red thumbs up from my channel. Good day.
All right, yeah, so we've got all that.
But it has to be. It is Photoshopped. But it has to be. It is Photoshopped. But it has to be. What you're seeing here is a mirage.
A lie is a lie, and it don't matter how many dumb sheeple believe it. And the truth is the truth, hiding right out in plain sight, and still people don't see it. Man, this shit got me heated, and I won't stop till the elite are being defeated. They keep us deceived about everything that we think, and they keep it a secret. What we're taught is not conducive with reality. Big bang, evolution, and there's gravity. I tell the truth, and then these motherfuckers laugh at me, telling me the earth is photoshopped because it has to be. Most people accept the deception happily, but what they're doing to us all is a tragedy. God created the heavens and the earth in a verse, but we're living in a Freemasonic galaxy. They say we're monkeys on a ball flying through outer space, but there's no proof. It seems to have vanished without a trace. NASA and other agencies falling down from grace. You can take that bullshit pseudoscience and get out my face. I'm the antisocial type. You're a government prototype. That's why you make it a point to tell me that I'm crazy every time you're angry, cause you know I'm right. I'm standing outside the house of cards about to watch it fall. No more living on a cartoon ball. Horizon means horizontal. Indoctrination is awful because you're taught the globe model. Ever since y'all could crawl, we follow rapists and murderers, liars, thieves, and sun worshippers, saying we can't see curvature cause we're all too small. And though it's never been proven, they say we're ripping and shooting. The earth is spinning and moving. Oh no, no, not at all. It's a criminal enterprise where deception intensifies. Assholes got us all living like on a cartoon ball.
It is Photoshopped. But it has to be. What you're seeing here is a mirage.
They say that we went to the moon 6 times, but pure BS is the way that smelled. Now they're telling us that we can't even leave the planet because of the Van Allen radiation belt. Yeah, okay, sure. NASA, what you lying for? You lying now? You lied before. I can't take this anymore. The only thing they took to space was your imagination. Fake aliens are coming, now they have you waiting. We need to do something about it, no procrastination. Trying to cause the masses to awaken, that's the path I'm taking. But you can see if you check all the percentages, so many people having cognitive dissonance. But that's what happens at the loss of your innocence. Then you get involved with all of this wickedness. They try to do all the humans this way. So are they just idiots? Who is to say? Conditioned by the television, it makes your decisions, opinions, and you just obey. Stuck in the material domain of Satan, where everything in each and every day is pagan. Mandela effect, cause the game is changing. People waking up and now the cage is shaking. The earth is flat. and that is a universal fact. If it isn't that, then tell me where the fuck the curve is at. They tell us that we can't see it because we're all too small, and now we're spinning on a cartoon ball. Horizon means horizontal, indoctrination is awful because you're taught the globe model. Ever since y'all could crawl, we follow rapists and murderers, liars, thieves, and sun worshippers, saying we can't see curvature cause we're all too small. And though it's never been proven, they say we're ripping and shooting, the earth is spinning and moving. Oh no, no, not at all. It's a criminal enterprise where deception intensifies. Assholes got us all living like on a cartoon ball.
It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison for your mind.
We accept the reality of the world with which we're presented. It's as simple as that.
I love how they sampled the NASA scientist quotes into that song. Once I get a DJ that can do that for me, I'll rap again. No problem. I need someone on my level. I need someone on my level.
There, where the horizon is.
All right, so check this out.
And then you look to the right, and I'm speaking.
Yeah.
So you look to the left and look to the right. How come there's no curve over there either? People always talk about the horizon, and they forget to go to the left and right, and they're wait, that's further over there. That's crazy.
Yeah. Me and Singe are in the same building right now. I'm in, it's the Flat Observatory. It's the Flat Observatory. You see, look, they're all waiting for the eclipse behind me. That we got a big telescope. And
Flat Observatory with the nickname Shield Me, because we're concerned. So
Singeman is on the other side. Singeman's on the other side of the room.
We have our safety equipment.
Yeah,
I got all my safety equipment right here.
So what's up, guys? I don't know. You don't have to.
Well, yeah. So what's what do we think?
Well, here we go. I got it. Sacrificing a red heifer.
Well, I'm afraid of the air.
Yitzhak Mamo initially estimated the sacrifice to occur in the second half of 2024.
Okay.
However, recent statements suggest it could happen sooner. Mamu asserts that the heifers merely need to pass a final purity test. The Temple Institute 2 aims to conduct the ceremony before Passover 2024, April 22nd. That's the heifer.
And I believe personally that the third temple is already constructed and it's built underground, and they built it underneath the Dome of the Rock.
What's this?
And so what may occur
here?
It sounds wild, but like what could possibly happen is that a giant earthquake could happen.
Hold on, let me pause it for a second.
Hear this out.
And the temple.
All right, go ahead, Rasta. You want a prediction? He's making a prediction right now. Go ahead.
Well, what I perceive is that the third temple is already constructed underneath the Dome of the Rock, and there could be an earthquake at some point that will shatter the Dome of the Rock, and the third temple will just like rise up, or maybe they'll just keep it underground. Who knows? But
Rasta,
the third temple is already created.
Are you saying something's going to shatter the dome?
Yeah, I'm saying the Dome of the Rock will be shattered.
No one's breaking up the firmament.
If you're going to maintain the paradigm that everything you see in the sky is an actual solar system, then you're never going to be able to really comprehend my data. What I believe is that our entire sky is simulated. And the sky is going to perpetuate the illusion that the sun is 93 million miles away. I don't believe any of that. this illusion of stars and this canopy that's over us that has us believing that there is freedom up there when it's not. We're in a contained area. The simulacrum is based off quantum principles. We are living within a mathematical construct that is operative every 138 years. I believe we live in a sentient biogram that is far more advanced than we're able to attain right now.
For fuck's sake. No one's breaking out the firmament. It's a spinning vortex and it's permanent. They already tried with Operation Fishbowl, but all I did was cause atmospheric turbulence. I told you. No one's breaking out the firmament. We're not. I'm positive, that's one thing I'm certain of. They already tried it with the Hadron Collider, but it never worked out and now it's disconcerting them. Everyone is trapped, we ain't going anywhere. You should be petrified, you should be very scared. If you wanna see the future, I'm already there. Everyone is trapped, we ain't going anywhere. And when you die, you're coming back, and that's a fact. And when you die again, you're coming back again, cause it's a trap. I must have done a couple 100,000 laps, but now I'm tired, I just need to take a nap. No one's breaking out the glass dome. Send help, I need to find a path home. I'm feeling homesick, that's why my heart's cold. All I see is disembodied entities and dark souls. Non-player characters, please don't talk to me, cause I will punch you in your face very forcefully. I wouldn't do that type of thing normally, but everyone is trapped in these magnetic vortices. I can manifest reality, I tempt fate. I'm overcoming all these algorithmic templates. I've been flying around the world with no restrictions, cause I don't need the job, but you mad, I'm exempt, mate. Don't piss me off, you know my strength's great. I just need to be alone, I need some headspace. I'm a very complicated person, I was meditating in assembly in 10th grade. Embrace your multi-dimensionality. Question everything, because anything is possible and everything is energy. You are a multi-dimensional god trapped inside a holographic matrix simulation. As we collapse this construct and break the endless cycle of reincarnation. Wow.
No one's breaking through the glass dome. I'm out at sea, I'm lost, I'm looking for the stars home. I keep on going north and going very far, bro. Discover ancient land underwater, that is raw, bro. This hidden continents, and you can't quite believe it. Practice meditation, astral travel, lucid dreaming. Do that every night and every day by using breathing. If you wanna question me, I'll kill you, bro, your soul is leaving. The bravest fucking heathen, all these people gases screaming. Isometric on the set, leaving people's insides bleeding. I don't have a reason, I just think I'm hearing demons. I know this voice ain't mine, I'll overcome and I'll defeat it. Control, I'll delete it. My bars are more than deepish, magic spells, I feel it. Energy is creeping, up my spine I'm healing. I know I'm a light being, I've been to the 5th dimension. I know what they are concealing. No one's breaking out the firmament, cause all I see is NPCs, I think I'll murder them. All these ancient lands, you ain't ever heard of them. I'm just talking truth and I don't know why it's hurting them. My mission on this plane was a predetermined one. I'm looking for the answers, I need to start relearning them. I do some meditation, now I am observing them. I guess it's syncretism, all these pedos you are serving them. I'll fucking burn the cunts, diverting, I am cursing them. I think we just alerted them, the AI is preserving them. 33.4% will ascend, transferring them. They're getting out this holographic matrix, I'm converting them. I'm reading all the files, I keep the knowledge in my brain, and I have rolled for miles, nothing's getting in my way. I used to love this world, the smile was taken from my face. 20 years from now, we will see this system break.
I have many videos that are explaining the astronomical anomalies that the scientific community doesn't want to talk about, such as parallax, the lack of parallax, the actual documented photo templates that astronomers have studied for the past 100 years showing that no matter what Earth's position is, not one single instance of parallax has ever been documented, and that's impossible. It's absolutely impossible.
So what he's talking about there with the parallax is it's awesome because it proves that the Earth is flat but stationary. Because like the stars, okay, if we were spinning around the sun at 1,000 miles an hour at the equator, and so we were spinning through the galaxy, and the sun was spinning through this way, and the moon was going that way, and they're just like everything's just like we're going this way and that way, and through a vacuum, sky vacuum. If that was happening, then we wouldn't see the same stars like a clock, night after night, day after day. You know, there is no parallax. That's what that means. Now we see the stars are fixed in the same spots. That like a clock, like the Bible says.
That's impossible.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Hey, Jimbo.
For the newbies.
For the ones who are watching that shouldn't be watching, but should figure it out. If you're
No, they
gonna
love
watch,
it.
you might as well figure it
Since
out.
they love it.
You might as well figure it out.
They're learning. They're learning. They're learning stuff.
Love it.
Yes.
Yes, you might as well figure it out. And
That
then
was my nickname in Bible school, Ray. Parallax.
Oh, good one. Well played. Well played.
Hit it, boys. Hit it. Go. Do some rap.
Yeah.
No. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's do that. Yeah. Let's play that for you guys. All right. I was watching. I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna play. No, this is a good one. All right. Let's do that.
No doubt. Right.
All right. It kind of goes with what we've been studying tonight. You know, I feel like we're all going to leave this stream a lot smarter. You know, and that's
for sure. Always getting smarter.
In it, you watch my stuff, right? This is how we see everything ramps
More
up.
vicious. You're getting more
close
vicious.
to the vanishing point.
What
Here
they
is
say.
our guy, our eye line. We throw this mountain in.
More
This mountain is thousands of feet above his head.
Look, thousands of feet above his head.
That's just fact.
All right.
The sun's above it. The
Yep.
sun moves away. It goes beyond it.
It looks like it's going down.
It goes beyond it. Easy. It's not below it. This guy
Goes
can go
beyond
up in the air, fly up in the air, and there's the sun. I see it. It's just blocked by the mountain. But he can go backwards too. Like let's say he goes backwards 20 miles. This is probably less than 20 miles. But
yeah.
This is still thousands of feet over his head. Now, if the Earth was a globe, 20 miles, you have to subtract like 400 feet off that mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's 400 feet of curvature. It's still thousands of feet above his head, above his eye line, but it looks like it's at his eye line. The sun just goes beyond it again. Now we add the cloud, the atmospheric deck. Even when there's no clouds, the atmosphere over distance compresses and becomes opaque. Now the sun just goes beyond this line here. So this line, which is opaque, is it consists of the tops of the mountains, which are thousands of feet above his eyes, and it consists of the atmosphere,
This is good.
the atmos, which is compressed and opaque, which is thousands of feet above the mountain. And the sun just goes beyond it. Now, he could go up and possibly see it if he gets above the clouds, above the atmosphere. He would definitely see the sun again. However, not because of the inverse square law, because of the opacity of the atmosphere. Now, down here in the dark, my friends are at the beach. The sun is already set. They saw it set from the bottom up because of perspective, because of what I just showed you. They saw the sun go away because 5 miles over the water, there's land, and those trees, which are hundreds of feet above their head, look like they're at his eye level, and it just goes beyond the trees.
Yeah,
that's
perspective.
it. It's just beyond the horizon, which is above your eye level, right? So I'm filming this super cold day with a drone, 4K camera, and I'm watching. The sun is just sitting there. I got this super sped up. It's just sitting. It should, even if it's out of focus, I don't care. It was going down, 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 down. If the Earth is spinning, it should never stop. It should always go. It just sat here for 10 minutes. And I'm zoomed in on this, right? It's sitting here. It's sitting here. And finally, there's so much atmosphere between it and the camera that the atmosphere just eats it and it goes away. So if we were spinning, no matter what altitude you're at, the sun would go down at the same rate. It would never slow down. When you're on the ground, you can see most of the sun through the day, but it's just the very beginning part and the very end part where the sun literally stops going down. It just stops. And this is the plane not even chasing the sun. We're going at a right angle to it. And the sun's just sitting there because you're up so high, it's moving away and there's no atmosphere blocking. Like all of this cloud, all of this thick atmosphere down here, it's nighttime down here, right? The sun is already set for those people, but it's still there on the flat plane. Perspective makes it look lower. They're looking through all that atmosphere.
On the flat
opaque.
plane.
They cannot see through that opaqueness. The light can't get through that opaqueness, right? And you just see the sun going away. I'm showing a flight route chasing the sun, and the sun's just not going down because they're keeping up with it. This is like in June. The sun's making its small circuit, and they're heading towards the sun, so the sun just stays there. It's nighttime.
You know, when I first got into looking at flat Earth, I thought it was the first time I seen it. I thought it was the craziest, stupidest, most retarded thing. Now, not so much.
Down here, down below here, it's nighttime. This is nighttime down there. Nighttime.
I've wanted to see this actually.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you kept on going, if you chased the sun, if it never went down. This is awesome, dude. I didn't even have to ask you. You brought it up. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So, I have not seen this video at all.
Yeah, it's called Chasing the Sun.
Yeah, Dave Weiss is awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. You met him in real life, huh, Singe?
Yeah, a couple times.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Pretty cool. Hung out with him. And Jaron and Austin, awesome Austin.
Yeah.
Awesome Austin gave me a hug. What's it? It's
Okay, so that's so here's the deal, guys. I only have like a half hour left on this StreamYard, so for the month. So I don't want to get the stream cut off, so we're gonna kind of wind it down soon.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah. We don't have much left. I don't pay for StreamYard anymore because we lost the funding. We used to get funded, but
it's a painful process to get it back.
Yeah, we'll get it back again. We definitely need the funding. All right, so let's do and then we'll have StreamYard. We'll have a background again. It won't have a stupid duck up there in the corner. It will have the late night live symbol like it used to. Like, you see what I'm saying? Oh.
Oh, a real country breakfast, the best you ever tried. Pick up some Flat Earth Farms breakfast Bud Bites. Flat Earth Farms breakfast Bud Bites. Made with the best cuts of bud. Just like at home. Packed full of fresh country flavor. From the skillet to your plate. Tasty breakfast Bud Bites. Tasty breakfast Bud Bites from Flat Earth Farms. Try some today.
Available at all purveyors of fine products near you.
All right, Rasta. You're up. Final thoughts with Andre 420. What are your final thoughts on the eclipse, on everything, the whole show? What do you think? You're muted. Let me unmute you.
Oh, Lord.
There
All
you
right.
go.
There we go. Now you can hear me.
Yeah.
I think that we are in for a journey. You know, it's nothing to be afraid of. It's not like this fear monger thing where we're supposed to just, we're supposed to embrace it and to manifest good, positive thoughts, intentions in this time. You know, lay out what you want to see this world to become and use this time and harness the energy from it to be able to transmit that into the reality the best way you know how. Because the controllers, they're going to use this as some type of a spell ritual that they always do. They're going to take every advantage of the eclipse to do a ritual, they got CERN going, they got the NASA rockets, they got the Devil Comet, they got all sorts of stuff that could possibly transpire. And it's like, well, if it happens, it happens. You know, it's like we're part of this journey regardless. And if something big happens, then cool. If not, that's cool too. They could have the zombie apocalypse. I love The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah, you were gonna connect it to the simulation earlier, right? Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I say, like the simulation, I don't think any of these coincidences could happen without it being a simulation. I mean, what are the odds of a 4.8 earthquake happening in the epicenter of the Trump National Golf Course the days before the eclipse on 4.8? Like, what are the odds of that happening? That just doesn't even, like, it couldn't have been like a 4.6 or 4.2. Like, I did a SoundCloud mix earlier, DJ mix, and when I stopped it, the time on that was it was the same as like the date of the eclipse, like the 2.48. And so it's all just a simulation completely. And you can see it clearly. The more you look into it, the more you divulge into the topic. I mean, it's undeniable at this point. I mean, I was driving home yesterday, and I pulled up behind a Cybertruck. I've never seen a Cybertruck before. Have you seen a Cybertruck in real life?
Sweat up, Cybertruck. What is it? What's a Cybertruck?
Cybertruck.
Hold on.
Freaking Elon Musk.
We have to look this up. If I look it up, it's going to show.
There in the,
Look here, I'll show you
pictures. All right, we got fan mails too. Okay, hold on.
Look, this Cybertruck right there. Cybertruck.
All right, let's see. All right, put them full screen. Can we see?
It's kind of like.
No, I'm just gonna look it up, dude.
It looks like a Roblox car.
We have a new computer. We're not doing that anymore. What happened to John Keeley, dude? Are you gonna show up, John Keeley? God. All right. Cybertruck Tesla. It's a Tesla.
Yeah.
All right.
They're really lame looking. I mean, I would never in a million years. You'd have to pay me to probably drive. I mean,
it looks like a Mars rover or something, dude.
It does.
They even have it on where they fake Mars in Death Valley or Greenland.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. So
it's like that's.
It runs on electricity, obviously.
Proof of the simulation right here is freaking the Cybertruck.
No paint, no chips, baby. Shatter resistant.
What about the Cat 5?
Oh, it's shatter resistant, dude. Doesn't even get dented.
And then
it's indestructible. And look, it could pull the lunar lander on the back, dude.
Whatever, like there's like videos of them getting stuck in the snow.
Did you see that? Oh my god, that's so ridiculous. Pack it up. Wow, I'm glad we went over this. Look at that thing, so sick.
Yeah.
If you drive one of those, I'm not even gonna finish that.
Wait, I've seen two of them now here in Portland.
Wow, unbelievable. All right,
and yeah, like I say though, it's proof that whatever's happening. I think that whatever it is, like the controllers, they use the scriptures of the Bible because it is a script of what there's two different entities. There's El and Yahweh, Elohim and Yahweh in the Bible. One is a bloodthirsty demon, and that is Yahweh, who they when they translated it to the new text, they just put Lord and God. And so everyone is still worshiping the bloodthirsty demon in a lot of ways.
We work all week make it to the weekend.
Yeah, exactly. Work all week to get to the weekend.
Our jobs are occupied.
Everybody's working for the weekend.
We're actually in the military because
working for the weekend to get that money for nothing and the chicks for free.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're occupied.
That ain't working.
There's a whole
That's
list.
the way you do it.
We'll do a show on that next time. I have a list of words
on that.
What do you want to do a show on?
Look at that yo-yo.
What are we gonna do a show
on words and their alternate meanings? Like
let's do it. Let's do it tomorrow. Let's do it by tomorrow. No, I'm just messing with you. Not tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Here is another email. I see.
Oh yeah, we got fan mail. Oh, good call. All right, good. Thanks for the reminder. How many? All right, let's do this.
There's a couple.
is your fan mail.
Fan mail.
All right. So all right. So you're gonna read them to me, Cinch? You're gonna read them for us? Because I'm not gonna read them. It'll be better. You'll be better at reading these ones.
Oh, really? I think you're good too. Okay, I'll read one. You read
What's Morgan doing there? Is that just like a pile of flannel?
I was trying to read them earlier. I think you'd be better reading them.
Thanks for your warm and clean house.
Is Morgan
The
asleep?
entire house.
Hold on. He's reading. Let's listen to Cinch for a sec. He's reading a fan mail.
Thanks for your
Morgan's
warm
fine.
and clean house.
He does it.
The entire house. Yo, Sir Boston Ray, I'm gonna need you to be providing me with a very warm and clean house. Yes, it's clean's entire house for my overstay. It will last a while. I will really enjoy dealing with the fully stocked cupboards and fridge, particularly for me, as I enjoy welding metal sculptures in the middle of the night. I also love laying out in the sun after the lawn is mowed properly.
Mm-hmm.
I have 3 cats, 2 big dogs that seem to roam the neighborhood. Oh, I'm missing some.
Somebody wrote this, mailed it in.
I seem to know roam the neighborhood. Let me read the rest of them over here.
Yep.
Somebody wrote this, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Go back over here. I think I just did it. I have 2 cats, 3 dogs that seem to roam the neighborhood. They once caught 2 snakes and brought them home into my bedrooms. Incidentally, the bedroom
What?
I like must have really good Wi-Fi.
Patty.
Please, no public toilet.
So
would that be a problem normally for being a... He must have had a public toilet. Is some problem. And please, no public toilet. And the attic should have ivy growing on the outside. He has a picture in his mind of this place.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to coming to 33 Mockingbird Lane. That's where you live.
Yeah,
it's an acceptable place to live. I hope
I love
you
it.
Like
I love it.
Having it for a while.
I love it when fans think they could just drop by and live at my house.
That's pretty nice of them. He said that he hopes that you would like to inhabit your house for a while. I guess that means he would like to stay there a while.
He just automatically thinks, what if I wasn't having anybody stay at my house?
When it hails sausages and frogs, I need the roof to be strong. Okay.
Yeah.
When it hails sausages and frogs, I need the roof to be strong. Okay. But I'm sure you won't mind that, given you thought it's suitable conditions for me. Did you talk to him about this?
Who is this?
The area must be relatively crime-free during my stay. I have only known 2 acts of vandalism and 3 thefts.
3 thefts?
Making my use of the entire house a must.
I don't know what that has.
Making my use of the entire house a must. Please allow for fresh towels.
Please allow for fresh towels.
Mr. and Mrs. Bumley.
Is it, sorry, was that Butley?
Bumley.
Mr. and Mrs. Bumley?
Bumley.
I don't know who that is, dude. I have no... Dude, all these fan mails that we be getting, like...
Bumley, I've never heard of them.
People act like they know me. Dude, these people act like they know me and they've been fans for a long time, but I have no... Like, I hope I'm not being disrespectful when, like, I don't know.
This one you know. You must know this one. He said, "Hey, Boston Ray, I must say I love your joyful laughter. I am writing to you to ask you for an extension on the next sleepover. I invite
you. This is somebody different that's gonna come stay at my house. Who's this?
I was reading them. I thought that's what you were doing.
What? People think I'm just having a. You think I'm just having?
I thought you were having a sleepover
at my house all of a sudden. And everyone can just drop by like whenever they want.
You're having a sleepover from reading these. Dear Boston Ray,
I like my privacy.
I must say I love your joyful laughter. I'm writing to you to ask for an extension on the sleepover I invited myself to. As you know, I've always had a very wandering
nerve of these
attitude.
people in the community.
as you know, I've always had a very wandering attitude towards deadlines.
Yeah.
However, something unexpected happened. My brother-in-law and I were picnicking, enjoying some lazy broad beans. What? Sounds like AI wrote this. When a high-spirited man came barging at us, brandishing a pair of sticks. He looked at me with drunken eyes, saying he wanted me to chew my liver. I didn't believe him, but when he started eating... Oops. Oh, he's in suspension. But when he started eating, I began to take him more... Wait. Oh, but when he started eating, I knew that he meant business. He looked at me with drunken eyes, saying to me he wanted to chew my liver. And I didn't believe him. But when he started eating, then I knew he meant business.
Who is this? This is one of our people from the chat?
I must therefore postpone my sleep over with big letters. My sleepover, saying. But I will be able to bring my high-spirited ostrich this time. Thank you for being understanding and allowing me to complete my sweaty sleepover. Oh, here's his name. Thanks, Kunari Smithery. Kunari Smithery. Kunari Smith. Space.
Is that
R-E-I or I can't.
Canary?
Like,
what?
It's like
I have no idea.
I think it's Sanskrit actually at the end.
Oh, they wrote their name in Sanskrit.
Kunari Smith with Sanskrit at the end.
It's one of the oldest languages in the world. I mean, so anyway, so is that it? Is that the last one?
Smith, but his first name is.
Yeah, Patty G. Like now that I live in Florida now, like it's just like all these people just start calling me up, like writing me mail, just dropping by, like want to just friggin' like it's a school night. I have kids, I can't have people just traipsing around my house all night. Like Jesus. Anyway, so
I like that the area must be relatively crime free, and he's only had a few thefts and other problems.
Singe, put you on the bottom. So are we leaving or what? Is that it? Or you have another
There's
one?
one person, I think.
You have one more?
I don't know. They say they want to smoke in your
What up, F up world?
Cigarettes.
No, there's no smoking allowed
I know.
at my house.
Cigarette smokers.
My house smells good because there's no smoking.
I think I'm getting advertisements now.
Yeah.
Mixed in with the email.
Well, fire up the... Yeah, go ahead. I said fire up the telescope. Go ahead.
I forgot. Well, I'll find it for the next show.
You lost it? All right, next show. All right, well, this was a great stream.
Don't be a troll out there. If you see a troll, say something. If you're listening to this, you are the Resistance. Hail Warriors.
We're good to do a Boston Ray show. It's been a minute.
I'm Boston Ray, and that's my slice of the mud.
Boom.
What is that supposed to be? You made my mind freeze, and time stands still. No more going down the path, can't climb that hill. That's why I wrote this little rhyme that will cut you like a knife till you find that pill. I was still in the days, so many days within the maze of this pretty name. I've been engaged for 5 years, 4 months and 20 days. Was it till I came back that you went away? Cause when I came back, I brought so many pains. You call me second, but you and I know I'm plenty sane. I was driving hella high down the highway to heaven. My life was like a skyscraper on 9/11. Been gifted a Rolex, no time like the present. About to win this whole pop, but then I'll use 7. Yeah, 7 soft shit, motherfucker. I get so, oblivious, so insidious, I get so vindictive. Use an idiot, running with little kids playing cowboys and Indians. You said you'd be my friend until the end, but in the end you just jump ship. So take all the product that I bought you and rub it on your tits. I'm out of pocket like an alcoholic, having withdrawal fits. All bets are off, let it off my chest. Don't test my offense, I'd be better off if I let her on. But I'm never soft, cause my leather's strong. And if the weather's hot, then my sweater's off. And if my cheddar's off, I'ma set it up. Yeah, bitch, I'ma fucking set it off. Cause I drop it like it's hot, then I rock the house. I speak tongue in cheek, you talk cock and mouth. Smoke so much weed, I got cotton out. You look through so much speed, I'ma have to cop an ounce. Finish on the floor, the weed fell off the couch, over the counter and off the shelf. We gon' make it rain to stop the drought. I get so oblivious, so insidious, I get so vindictive. Use an idiot running with little kids playing cowboys and Indians. You said you'd be my friend until the end, but in the end you just jump ship. So take all the product that I bought you and rub it on your tits. No, there he goes again, he's so oblivious, so impervious to the fact that he's only scribbling riddles in the middle of Leviticus. To this chick he's twittering, say hello to my little friend drizzling. Like a Vietnam movie, you drop the bomb on me every time you pass the bong to me. It just dawned on me, what an anomaly. Our astronomy, it's a comedy, and synonymously it's a tragedy. And it's so sad to me to see your reaction, bending over backwards just to get back that attraction. I'd be happy with that, but take a stab at the fraction. You was my soon to be now on the chest has been. You took advantage, I took you for granted. You could never fathom how bad I've been damaged. I get so oblivious, so insidious, I get so vindictive. Use an idiot running with little kids playing cowboys and Indians. You said you'd be my friend until the end, but in the end you just jump ship. So take all the product that I bought you and rub it on your tits. Eating chicken and waffles with this bitch who was awful, man. Getting off a good time. Shopping in big time, going off for a Costco in this nacho line. I was eating second pancakes when I made a mistake, and I had to swallow my pride. I put my foot in my mouth and started hoofing it out to make up for that lost time. Now I'm making up for it. Better late than never. Catch you on the flip side. Back in the days.
Power belongs to the young people and the black people in this country. Come on, we gotta fight it out. We gotta build a strong base, and someday we gotta knock those motherfuckers who control this thing right on their ass.
As above, so below as we bask in blood. Holy flow, may we grab the rug. Overdose, baby, pass the drugs. On your market ready, as below, so above. Umbrellas opened up as we go. Going up and away. Token stuff exploded, blowing up. Extra clip loaded. Next episode going up. On your market ready. All my love to my close chain one. And yeah. The true king of all.
Yeah. On one leg, you fucking crane. Tuck the gun, don't tuck the chain. Hold a grudge, you fucking stain. Straight jacket busting saints. Fuck the crosses sticking outer. Now the broom is switching hour. Drink my piss, start shitting louder. Dumping rounds, spitting powder. Slipping dog, licking crawl. Simple like that, unfit to ball. When I was a kid, was sent to fall. Out of rage, I invented it all. Then I made cage. Let's remind you, don't let Jesus Christ inside you. Even worse is right behind you. In the woods where they won't find you. Should I put more emphasis on my dick and its entrances? The plants to photosynthesis. She blew me for my sentences. It just needs a body to host the spirit tsunami. If you're alive after calmly, advise it to come and find me. Dirty your martini and AR in a bikini while she's looking to trick, so I tied her up like Houdini. And I do this shit routinely. The mythos that I was cast off. Renegades, the mask off. Another face to blast off.
All my love to my close chain one. And to the true king of all.
Got the sawed off tooth. Playing real life Call of Duty with cops who were not on duty. Ran up, shot a Uzi, turned to the camera, bop booey. I'm too ahead of y'all, a matchup is worthless. Pour Hines on the King James and catch up on verses. Whoever laughed is going out with a blast. I use a 9 to teach subtraction to your algebra class. Putting bullets in anybody that talks shit. Pick the cliques you wanna be outlined in chalk with. I'm running cardio with the devil's son. I question marks on the block and shroom like it's Mario level 1. Just play possum when I'm near. Or raise your hands before the iron blaze your hands like George Costanza's modeling career. Tech, so technically it's Tech 18. My attorney said 9 months, but I expect 18. Awesome. Sun Tzu shit, come through, bitch. My action figure comes with blunts, guns, 2 clips, and kung fu grip.
As above, so below as we bask in blood. Holy flow, may we grab the rug. Overdose, baby, pass the drugs. On your market ready, as below, so above. Umbrellas opened up as we go. Going up and away. Token stuff exploded, blowing up. Extra clip loaded. Next episode going up. On your market ready. All my love to my close chain one. And to the true king of all.
If you want to find us, this is where we are. In every tribe, commune, dormitory, farmhouse, barracks, and townhouse, where kids are making love, smoking dope, and loading guns. Fugitives from American justice are free to go. Go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I ride out,